Hey guys, welcome to Galaxy CD's Rocks and Flips. If you're a returning visitor, thank you so much for coming back. And if this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by. My name is Ryan and I'm a full-time reseller working out of my home here in the greater Cincinnati area. It is Monday, June 8th, and I am just back from the post office. I had 28 items ordered over the weekend, so it's been a busy morning here at the Galaxy. I wanted to just throw together a quick what sold video to kind of give you an idea what happened here over the weekend and maybe give you some things to look for as you get out later this week. If you were with me a couple of weeks ago, you may remember I bought a pretty good sized lot of Russian translation books and dictionaries, and one of the things I bought was this set of Russian language flashcards. I got $1 in the box of them, and I had it listed for $24.99 or best offer. I got an offer over the weekend for $20 and I went ahead and took that, so $1 into 20. These went out priority flat rate, so it cost me about $7.50 to ship, so I'm out $8.50 plus the fees on a $20 sale, so I'll make about $10 on this, so not a terrible flip. The next thing is I actually sold both of these. I picked up these two Schumacher Electrics 12-volt male-to-male connectors. They were at an estate sale. They were asking $3 a piece. I was there on the last day of the sale. I bought a bunch of stuff. So these are on my books for $1 each. I had them listed for $14.99 free shipping or best offer. One of them I sold at full price. The other I got an offer of $11. I countered at $12 and sold that. So both of those are gone. They shipped first class, so not too hateful to ship. So these were decent little flips for what I've got in them. If you've been playing along at home, the last couple of videos I've mentioned Bibles, and here we are again. This is a 1950s era leather-bound cross zipper illustrated Bible. Unlike the one in my last video that was in a little rough condition on the outside, this one is really, really nice. So instead of being a $9 flip, it was a $27.99 flip. This actually worked out really, really well. I've got 50 cents in this. Shipped media rate, it was under £1, so $2.80 plus the cost of the mailer, plus my fees. I probably made $23, $24 on this deal. So if you're in the greater Cincinnati or Dayton area, I do a lot of shopping actually in Dayton. Leave the Bibles alone. I want them. But seriously, if you're out at sales and you see old Bibles in decent condition and you can get them for a couple bucks or less, they can turn into really nice little flips. And they're easy to ship. They do take a little bit more time to list because you have to do some research with the publisher and all that kind of stuff, but they're definitely worth checking out. If you were with me, I don't know if it was the last video or 2 videos ago, I talked about having purchased some of these counted cross-stitch patterns. Here's another example of one that I've got maybe 10, 12 cents in, sold for $16.99 free shipping. Again, it's got enough pages to qualify for media rate, so this costs $2.80 to ship. This sold through the global shipping program, so I'm shipping it to Kentucky, and after that, it's money in the bank. If you were with me, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, I mentioned that I had purchased a big lot of Ohio State football programs and that I was probably going to chalk it up as a bad buy because despite the passion of Ohio State fans, these things just weren't moving. Apparently bringing that up brought me some good luck because lo and behold, Saturday morning I get up and I have an order for 7 of these programs at $11.99 each. I own them for $1 a piece. So $7 turned into $83.93. I shipped these out. I think I sent these priority. Pretty sure it was priority. So that cost me $8 to ship them. But really nice flip. Not enough to put this in the win category. This gets me in the money at least on this deal. I probably won't buy something like this again. Certainly not at that price. If I can get them for 50 cents a piece, I may consider it, but at $1 a piece, this is still in the, I've moved it up to the marginal buy category, not a bad buy, but it's not great. But this was very nice, very helpful. If you're with me over the weekend, you may remember that I found a bunch of Blu-rays buried in some tubs with DVDs at a sale. I've only listed a handful of them because I was out at sales and other things, which I'll get into in a minute, on Saturday. But one of the first ones I listed was this 2-pack of Olympus Has Fallen and London Has Fallen. I put it up for $13.99 free shipping, and within an hour it has sold. So net, I probably made $9 on this deal. I only spent $40 at that sale, but I got, I think it was 48 movies and some other stuff. So I've already earned back more than a quarter of my money, or roughly a quarter of my money, and I've sold one piece out of that sale. So winning. This next item, I found these at an estate sale probably last October, along with a bunch of other magazines from this era. This is The Lamp. It was a monthly magazine. Actually, it was probably bi-monthly. It was put out by the Standard Oil Company. These particular ones are from 1947 and 48. I've got maybe 8 or 10 cents in each magazine because I bought a whole stack of magazines at that sale. Almost nobody else had these listed, so I had a pretty high price on them. Essentially, I was asking $10 an issue, so this lot was listed for $60. It was part of my promotional strategy to try to move some of the older inventory, so I had a 35% discount on it, but even with that, they sold for $39. The customer paid for shipping. I've got maybe 60 cents in this total and flipped it for $39. So old magazines, if they're in decent shape, and especially if there's something specialty, you know, old Life or Time magazines or Newsweek, not necessarily so much, but these specialty manufacturer magazines and stuff like that can turn into some pretty nice little flips. This next item I picked up last weekend at an estate sale. I've got maybe 40, 50 cents in it. It was part of a bunch of books that I picked up that day. This is the NASA Expeditions to the Moon first edition. Sold it for $17.99. Free shipping. Went at the 2-pound rate, so it cost me $3.33 plus the mailer to ship. So not a great flip, but not bad money. And again, over the course of a weekend, 28 items at this kind of $10 to $20 range adds up to a fairly significant amount of money. It was a good weekend, at least for sales. This next picture, this is the newest addition to the Galaxy. I'd like you all to welcome Josie. I had a cat a couple years ago that got out the door, got away, never came back, and I said, never again, not doing a cat again. And a buddy of mine on Facebook posted the picture of this little girl, Josie, and I sent him a message right away. I'm like, I swore I would never do another cat, but this is a beautiful cat. I'd be interested in meeting her. She's still a little skittish around the house, so I'm not going to put her on live video here today. I just wanted to show a quick picture, but she has been awesome. So please welcome Josie to the Galaxy. And she kind of made my day because Saturday was not real spectacular. So I'm out at a sale, and I did pick up a few interesting things, but it's early afternoon. I've still got some sales to get to. I get back in the family truckster, and I can't get it in gear. So I spent an extra 4 hours and a few extra dollars in Dayton getting the truckster running again. So if you want to help me out, support the channel, there's a PayPal link for donations. Go to my eBay store and pick something up. I could use a little help paying that SUV repair bill. It was nothing super major. The linkage bushing had broken and you just couldn't get it shifted into gear. Cost me $120, but that's $120 I should have been spending on items to sell. So not a great weekend. All in all, with all these sales, it's probably a wash, but stuff happens. As always, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you spending some time here. Again, if you like this kind of content, please whack that thumbs up button and subscribe. Click the bell notification icon and you'll get a notice each time I put up a new video. I'm doing about 3 of these a week and hope to stay on that schedule. I may have one tomorrow. I have made arrangements to meet John, Cincinnati Picker. If you're familiar with him, he has a fantastic YouTube channel. He's got over 100,000 subscribers. So my little 23 subscribers, I'm very thankful for. Thank you for signing up. I got a long way to go to get to where he's at. But he bought 3 storage units last month, and he's asked for other resellers to come in and pick through them to kind of help him move through some of this merchandise. So he's doing some wholesale out of that, and I've made arrangements to meet him tomorrow at noon. So I may get some footage out there, and then I'll certainly share with you anything that I picked up that I think might be interesting, and so you can be on the lookout for that. With that, I still got a bunch of stuff here from the weekend I need to get listed, so it's time to get busy, and it's time to sell. Thanks, guys.